morning. Well, this morning's video isn't exactly how I planned it. Where I started off wasn't exactly where I ended either, so just thought I'd explain the reason in the change of video. But when I started last week, I halfway through I just couldn't stop coughing, sneezing, and I thought I'm not gonna carry on filming because I wouldn't have been able to continue a sentence. But this week I picked it up, and I just have to say there's sometimes when you are doing things like this, what you plan out doesn't always materialise the way you think it is. But I will give a shout out to one person, because like me, I'm trying to develop a channel, trying to build subscribers, and the person that reached out to me this week is also doing the same. And not only did they take time out to give me a bit of encouragement, a few suggestions, but also to pass on what they've learned about doing YouTube. So I want to leave his description on the screen and also his link down below. And if you want to, go over and check his channel. It's a lot different than mine. I won't tell you what it is if you want to go and have a look, but go and have a look and see what you think. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment down below about today's video, I'll always do my best to get back to you. So here we go. Here's the actual start of today's video. Enjoy. Well, it's Monday morning. Let's see what the week. Monday's never long going in. There's Tuesday morning. And here we are, Wednesday already, flying. And there you are, Thursday morning. And there you go, boom, Friday's here at last, the week. Well, there you go, 5:05 on a Friday. It's now officially the weekend. So, there you go. What to do now? What to do with your time? I know some weeks can feel a little bit like Groundhog Day, but it's when you get your days off, what you do with them, where do you go, how do you spend your time? That's the main thing. Well, this morning, Saturday morning, and I thought I'd just do something a little bit different. I've come for a nice walk down the canal, but this morning I'm down in County Kildare. I've come for a little family visit, and I just thought I'd take this fella out for a walk, since it's a lovely morning. Looks like it's probably going to rain later, but while it's dry, it's a little bit windy, I thought I'll get out and have a nice little walk. I'd also like to thank, with the help of this video, Jack Byrne, my nephew, for helping me with some of the footage. Thank you very much, and I hope in the future you'll share some more adventures with me as the channel develops. Some of the footage here is just me driving across the Curragh, where you'll find the Curragh race course, the famous race course in Kildare, not far from the home of Shergar the horse. This building here is the CYMS Hall in Kildare town, and the reason I'm sharing this image is this building actually changed the course of my life many years ago, which I'll explain in the next video. But anyway, on with the video. I was up early this morning, breakfast, teeth brushed, and out. Good morning. Well, I'm picking up the video here in Castlewellan, up in the north. So, as I explained earlier, I had to kind of improvise and adapt and start again, but we'll pick it up here and we'll have a little walk around Castlewellan, eh? I actually got here this morning and drove into the actual forest park, but all the gates are shut, all the main car park's shut. And where, like I came here 20 years ago, where you used to park by the lake, you couldn't get down there this morning, so I've just parked just outside the gate. But I don't think they actually open up really, or there's no one on the door sort of thing until 9. So we'll walk up, it's only round the corner, and we'll have a little mosey around the lake. But the main aim of this video really was to talk about what you do with your spare time. You know, obviously you've got to find like a balance between kind of like your work life and your personal life. And last week I drove down to Kildare to kind of just spend time with family, but also just to give yourself some you time, some me time. And places like this, even up in Castlewellan and where I was walking down the canal, it's nice just to get out and have a walk, a bit of peace, you know. But I have to say, if you're ever up this part of the world, definitely when it's open, definitely come and have a nice walk around the lake. It's a fabulous looking lake, and in the summer this place can get quite busy, but there's a few people camping now. It's October. It's not the warmest, although it's dry, and we've had a couple of nice clear days, nice sunny days. But there's a couple of camper vans and tents up, so it doesn't put people off the weather, like. But it's lovely. I don't know if you can actually get the full extent on the camera, but it's lovely. It's peaceful out here as well, and there's the sun just coming up behind me, so set for a lovely day. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's someone camped out behind me. See, nice big tent. But it is lovely and peaceful. Well, we're not far from the lake now, so I've done half the walk and I'm not even there yet. But we're nearly there. Just behind me there is where you used to be able to park years ago. You used to be able to just park in there and then obviously start your walk, but not allowed now. So anyway, this is the start of the walk here, and over there where you see that car there behind me, that's where you'll come out. But let's go for a little walk, eh? I remember walking here years ago. It's back around about 2022, and it was a day like this. It was quite cold, and you wrapped up and you're walking around the lake, and there was a lot of people out walking, and all of a sudden this cloud came across and just started snowing. And as you were walking around, all the leaves and everything was getting white, but the trail and where the leaves had fallen was sort of like golden brown. It was lovely, but you could just see as the further you walked around, it was getting whiter and whiter, and obviously the temperature dipped. But it's a lovely place to come and walk. Yeah, so as I was saying, on your days off, I just kind of make it a priority just to spend a bit of time out walking or in nature or just somewhere away from everything, you know. You see a lot of people down here running or cycling and just getting out, and it kind of sets the weekend up. There's nothing worse than kind of going back to work on a Monday morning when you've not done anything. I think you feel more tired and more frustrated. But if you've done something, or even gone out and just gone for a long walk, or just completely shut everything down for an hour, half an hour. It's getting a bit dark here, isn't it? And there's plenty of light. But even for half an hour, just going for a walk, put a bit of music on if that's your thing. If you live somewhere close like here, just come out and have a walk. Now, one of the things I wanted to do up here was come for a cycle, and I looked at a bike rack, but the car I've got's actually got a long boot, so the straps wouldn't you go on one side but not the other. So the company that I'm talking with, they went in to see they're gonna order new straps, so a couple of weeks time it'd be nice to come up here and just do a little cycle. There's a couple of nice treks around here, and there's also a place up here where you can go out on horseback and just have a little trek for a couple of hours. There's plenty to do, but you know, it should be a bit more light now. Just look how peaceful it is. I guarantee if I come up here in the summer, that lake will be packed. People out paddleboarding. There's probably people paddleboarding recently, but even though it's cold, it hasn't been too bad. So if you've got this far in the video, just leave a little comment down below and tell me, what is it you do yourself in your spare time to wind down and take a mental break? You know, I know it's difficult for some people, but in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, just to yourself, just to rewind, relax. Because I know this day and age, it's very fast. You know, we're living in a fast lifestyle, but you still need that time to just break away from it every now and then and just recharge your batteries. You know, I know a lot of people go on holidays, especially if you've got kids. You don't really get time to yourself, but just making that time to just sit back and chill and relax. I was nearly going to use that word chillax, but I can't stand that word. But what is it you do yourself? And looking at the time you have, do you think there's time you can make for yourself? One little point I will make if you're coming up to Castlewellan Forest Park is, although this morning I'm just sticking to the lake, there is little trails you can go off into the forest and explore, and there's little different things you can do, play areas, and obviously I've mentioned campsites, but you could spend a couple of hours here and not see all the trails, you know. But if you're just sticking to the path, I don't know, we've only been walking 30 minutes really, and I'm halfway around, so I'd say a good hour's walk just around the lake alone. Now on the other side where you kind of pay to come in, there is a little cafe. It's not open at the minute, might be open around about 9 o'clock, you never know. But get a nice little cup of coffee when I get back, see what time we've got, and I might see if it's open. there you go, that's a full lap of the lake. I've took a couple of pictures along the way of different points that you can sit and chill out on the main trail, but there's some form of run there today. A lot of cars turning up now to do a run around the lake. So looks good. Thank you very much for watching the video, and from the last video I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your kind comments and support, and also not forgetting the new introduction to this video, Cooper the dog.